Good day. We are over at Coggshall Park, closer to the main entrance, and I haven't been right here for a while. I usually go down into the main area, and this never used to be here. They set this up this year apparently. Really nice little sitting area. It's kind of pretty. I love things like this. Very inviting. And Reese is trying to jump off, so she says hello to you. So anyways, when we pulled up today, there were a couple of different vehicles, a truck and a car, parked down at the entrance area. And there were these guys in nice clothes that apparently probably just got off work. I wonder if they're trying to hook up or something. Never thought of this as being a pickup place, but you never know. So we're still climbing that little hill, but I'm doing it. So trying to develop some faith in myself and my poor puppy. She's breathing wicked hard. What I find amazing is, like, I used to always want to stop going uphill like that when I would start breathing heavy, getting out of breath, and get frustrated. Reese is a good example of just pushing and keep going, because she does. I mean, she hasn't stopped. Oh, I lied. She just now did. Doing a really nice walk. It's beautiful. And this evening, I wanted to go at the crack of dawn this morning, but I decided to go work and make a couple of bucks. It was a very, very non-productive morning, regretfully. I hate it when that happens. But did what I needed. The high temperature today was, I think, 69, so it's like perfect outside. You can't ask for anything better than this. And I'm just pleased to be outdoors enjoying things. So, you know what? I forgot to mention, my shirt says Albanalfid Blessings. That is the Druid saying for September equinox. So happy September equinox. So one thing is, like, this weekend, I had homework to do. I've been taking this class for a certification because I haven't worked in psych nursing in 17 or 18 years. And I'm wanting to get back into psych nursing. And I'm hoping that this certificate will help. And, you know, like, I've completed the parts on, like, creating a therapeutic environment and, you know, like, the risk assessment and, you know, the disorders that are involved in the different risk assessments. Oh, go to the bathroom. So, also had to do the psychopharmacology, and I'm to the final, almost to the final conclusion. I have to do self-care packet, which is probably about an hour worth of work, and then the conclusion, which is about a half hour, I think. And I just don't want to do it. It's something I have no desire to do at all. We just did the outer loop and, you know, basically the entrance of Coggshall, and we had gone the whole loop back through the woods the last time that I videotaped over here. But you can see all the geese over there, and then little gazebo. We'll come up on it in a second. It's so pretty over there. But today we'll just stick to the road. Aren't they pretty? Talkative. Quack, quack. There's the pavilion. So we just stopped for some water, and I'm letting her sit here for a minute, and I am just gazing over here at this little hill. You know, like, I hope someday I can do little molehills like that consistently without worrying about falling and hurting myself. The other day I got my CPR certification after eons without certification, licensure, whatever you want to call it. It's changed quite a bit in the breath to compression ratio, and how you don't start out with breaths anymore and stuff like that. It's pretty simple, you know, it's nothing drastic. I'd still feel very comfortable doing it. Anyways, so I've done the CPR. I'm doing this class for certification, hoping to get back into psych nursing. You know, there's another certification that I can take that is pharmacology in psychiatric diagnoses. So that'll be one to take. There's one on substance use disorder, which isn't my favorite specialty, but may as well take it. But I'm gonna have to save to take it because you have to pay for these stupid things. I have the whole thing right now, since I'm doing all of this walking and trying to improve my stability and strength. You know, it's like I don't want to do anything other than, you know, get out in nature and enjoy it and walk a little bit. And even if I'm not walking, I just want to be outside. And, you know, I don't have a ton of time to do that. I need, you know, to do other work. I need to finish getting everything shut down for winter around the house. And I don't know, there's just never enough time to do everything, but it'll get done. This is so funny. We were walking and there's an oak right here. An acorn like dropped right in front of me. It didn't hit me, but it just dropped and then bounced. It was so funny. I get excited about the silliest of things. So, it's a great day. I hope that tomorrow I'll be able to get Stephanie to come out and go for a walk. It would be really exciting. I found a new path that I want to try that's over in the Leominster State Forest, but it looks really amazing. It has a couple of hills, and you know, formerly I would have considered them molehills, but now being so heavy and out of shape, I consider them to be quite tough to do. So I'm going to be excited to try them. I also found I got a topographical map of the area, and I found that the state forest backs right up to the sportsman's club that I belong to. So if I'm deer hunting and I have to shoot over onto the state land, I can. It is illegal, I found out, at the state park. So that's exciting. So instead of just having 400 acres, I have close to 1,000 or more. One thing that's interesting about the, come on baby. One thing that's interesting about the hunting here in Massachusetts, you cannot gun hunt for deer until like December 2nd, or was it the 4th? There's only like 10 days that you can use your gun for hunting. I'm used to being back in West Virginia, you know, the whole week of Thanksgiving, you can deer hunt with gun, bow, whatever. And, you know, here you can do archery starting in November. I can't remember what date, but it's like there's about 3 or 4 weeks that you can use archery. And yeah, I have a compound bow, but I can't draw it back. I'm an uber wimp, you know, that's just not one of those simple things to do. 30 years ago, sure, I could have pulled it back, but not nowadays. And I would have to get permission from my doctor to fill out forms to say that I can should only use a compound bow, a crossbow, not a compound bow, because I don't have the strength to draw it back. And I've never shot one. They're really fascinating, and I do believe it would be easier to sight in and more stable to sight in than the compound bow, but it's still intimidating, and I don't own one. I'd have to buy one, so maybe that'll be next year, not this year. So, and we're almost back to the cars. I think we're going to stay out here for a few more minutes. Let's go back this way, Boo. Come on. I'm not ready to end the nature break. Come over here. I'll get you some water, Boo. Water break. Alright, time to go home. We haven't walked a full 2 miles yet, so I guess we'll go home and walk around the block, and hopefully that'll do it.